Taking this baby for a test drive today. Cleaned up. Ooh, look at her. Okay. Let's take us a little test drive. You ready?
Yeah. I'm born ready. Who doesn't test drive when it's 25 degrees?
That's right.
Perfect day to drive a convertible when it's 25.
Why not? Shocks feel better already.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yes. So we had to wait a little bit
On the emergency brake
on the
parts.
emergency brake parts, so
Then I called the customer and he said, "Did you test drive it on the interstate?" I said, "No, I didn't take it on the interstate." He said, "All right, see how it does on the interstate and call me back." So
guess what?
we're going down the interstate.
That's right. We're gonna check it out. The e-brake parts went on well.
I had to modify them a little bit just for the exhaust, but yeah, they went on and worked fine.
So we're pleased with that. So we're gonna go down here to our normal spot that we hop on the interstate and shake them down a little bit.
We're lucky we live on a stretch of 64 where there is no traffic.
Yeah.
I know it's an interstate, but there is no traffic on I-64 in this section. Because there's nobody here.
That's right. Clear my way.
Better.
Yeah. The shocks made a world of difference.
I know, they made a world of difference.
Oh my
in the back.
goodness. I don't feel like we're floating.
Well, we're still floating in a land yacht, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. I think I got the vent open on my side.
Yeah, it's a little chilly over here too.
Oh, it's stuck. Never mind.
Nice brisk ride.
Oh, it was a brisk. My knees getting frosted there.
We just got a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
I have to admit, this car is cool.
It is a good looking car.
I like it.
Like I say, I'm not a Ford man, but it's a good looking car.
tried to clean her up a little bit, but I'll probably have to clean her up.
She's still cold.
Yeah.
Just wasn't really agreeing with the Mercury Comet here.
Yeah.
We put the sway bar bushings on it because we found the sway bar bushings were just completely shot. They were half ripped off the car. Let's see, we put a whole new fuel line for the hole coming in the fuel line off the header. We adjusted the clutch rod because the clutch worked literally right off the floor. I mean, as soon as the carpet lifted up, the clutch was fully engaged. Let's see. Oh, we had to put a new fan belt on it. Let's see, what did we do in the back? Oh, we put all new brakes, put brake shoes, wheel cylinders on the back, new brake lines on the back, put new shocks on the back, and the emergency brake. We had to make a bracket. We'll get it up on the lift and show everybody the bracket. But we had to make a bracket, and then Melvin's Classic Ford Parts, I'll write the link in the video, they got us all the parts for a Mercury Comet Caliente convertible, because the convertible parts for the emergency brake are different from the rest of them, because the bracing was different. So we had to make a brace and got all new emergency brake hardware, because whoever put the dual exhaust on the car took all that off. So the emergency brake wasn't doing anything. So, is that all we did?
I think that sounds about right. We may have missed something along the way.
open any. So yeah, and we turned up the idle just a little bit.
Right.
Because it being a straight drive, it wanted to stall on you. Whenever you were trying to lug it around, it just wanted to stall when you were letting out the clutch. So I turned up the RPM about 25 RPMs, and it seems a lot better now.
So we're gonna turn and burn now and head back to the shop. We'll show you guys when we get back the e-brake.
Yeah, we'll put it up on the lift and we'll show you the e-brake and
show you some of what we did under there that you can see. And then guess what? We're gonna call the customer and say your car is ready for pickup.
Yep.
And he's gonna be a happy guy.
Oh look, there's actually a car coming. Holy cannoli. I can't believe there was an actual car coming.
Okay, so stay tuned. We'll show you when we get back to the shop.
Okay. We'll go over everything we did. We'll start from the back and go all the way front. We put new fuel line with rock guard all the way up, because the other one y'all saw in a prior video that the header was about to rub it into and catch on a big fireball and caliente burn down. That'd be not what anybody wanted.
No.
We put new shocks on it. And yeah, they were a lot of fun to get in there. They has new brake lines, new wheel cylinders on each side, new brake shoes on each side, new emergency brake cable, and all this apparatus here. We have to give Melvin's classic Ford parts. I think that's how I'm saying it correct. I'll look it up, make
We'll
sure.
insert.
Yeah.
We'll give them a shout out.
They made this lever for me, which I had to unfortunately bend it a little bit to clear the exhaust right here. Whoever made the exhaust didn't bend it in the correct way Ford intended. We had to make a new cross member piece, the black piece you see there. And then we had to put in a new transmission seal. The old one was complete toast. We adjusted the clutch rod, gave it a little more travel so that you could be off the carpet. We put a bump steer kit from Chris Austin's Chassis Works. Flaming River was not any help. I am highly disappointed in Flaming River. They were no help at all on putting a bump steer kit on here. They make one for a Mustang, and this thing has the same spindles as a V8 Mustang, so I don't understand what the same geometry's going on, but they didn't want to help. So Flaming River, I'm totally disappointed in you. Usually they do great, but yeah, that didn't happen. We put new sway bar bushings. Got them in. Put a new fan belt. Put new fuel line on the pump. See, fuel line rock guard comes all the way up front. We took the spacers out of the front wheels. The Krager wheels had actually metal washers of two different sizes behind the wheels.
If you haven't seen the short on that, you have to watch it.
Yeah. There's, I don't understand what they were doing, but hey, to each his own. And I pretty much think that was all the parts we installed. Oh, that reminds me, I got to bend the Carter key over so it doesn't fall out. I'll get a screwdriver and bend that. But yeah, owner's coming to pick her up. So she's done.
She's done. So that's a wrap. But she is a beauty. I have to admit, I really like this car. There goes another happy customer.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for today.